What's up guys, Boss here, and I'm back with another YouTube video. This time we're going to try to get 12 wins in this Grand Challenge using what is currently the best bridge spam deck in the game right now. So as you guys know, there's a lot of Royal Giant decks. My last video, I believe, was on a Royal Giant deck. Royal Giant Skeleton Dragon deck. This deck does really good against it because they don't have her set for the Inferno Drag, most likely. It just melts the RG. Ram Rider is also really good against air because it stuns the balloon. It can also be good against Hog Riders. So overall, Ram Rider is just a really solid card on defense. I think some people think of it as only an offensive card, but really on defense, that's half of the way you use it. It just gets so much value. And you also have some spell beta element. You obviously have the Magic Archer, and then you have the Bandit, and then the Lumberjack, Barbarrel, and then the Heal Spirit. Heal Spirit's one of the best cards, if not the best card right now in the whole game. And the Bandit, Inferno Drag, Magic Archer, all these cards, including the Ram Rider, is really annoying for your opponent to deal with when raged up, which is why the Lumberjack fits so well in the deck. So before we get into the Grand Challenge, if you guys want to support me, you can use my creator code BOSS. Appreciate all you guys using my code. It means a lot, but let's go ahead and go into the first game. So this is probably going to be my last video of the season. The season ends in about 2 days, so I might not upload the next couple of days to really focus on ladder because I really like doing that the last couple of days of the season, and I play my best when I'm not recording and commentating. So, you know, if I have time, maybe I'll do a video, or if I push really high up, maybe I'll show replays with, you know, show replays, add commentary of matches that got me pretty high up if I end up doing well. And then the other option is when the season's over, if I get a really good finish, I could show the replays that got me the finish. I sometimes do that. I think that's what I did the last couple seasons, so we'll see how I do this season. This guy has Spear Goblins. He's probably using Mortar. Mortar's the only deck in this meta that has Spear Goblins in it. And if you guys didn't know, I gave this tip at the end of one of my last videos, but in case you didn't hear it and didn't see the video, I'll say it again. The best time to play Grand Challenges is probably last day of the season, because pretty much almost everyone, like pro players, top players, they're obviously going to be playing ladder. So if you aren't too worried about ladder and you want to try to win your first Grand Challenge, I'd 100% recommend to play it the last few hours of the season. Same applies for a Classic Challenge. I've said that before at the end of one of my videos. I think it was the last video I made, but I thought I'd say it again since this is a Grand Challenge video. But anyway, let's try to win this here. So he is using the Mortar bait deck, as I assumed. So I guess we can just go for a Ram Rider. I mean, it's a little aggressive, but it doesn't really matter. It's going to force a Mortar out of him. And I feel like... Oh, I didn't even need the Magic Archer. Oh, no, I did because it retargeted. Okay, nice. I thought the Mortar was going to shoot it again, but luckily it lived. The Inferno Drag, you know, it's interesting. Really, the only thing he gets value against is the Knight, but it's still going to be annoying for him because he doesn't really have a reset for it except the Fireball. And he obviously wants to save the Fireball for the Magic Archer. So the Inferno Drag, low-key, could be kind of annoying for him, especially if it's, like, raged up from the Lumberjack or something like that. So, yeah, I guess we'll go Inferno Drag again. In this matchup, Ram Riders in the back can be a decent play because if you play it at the bridge and have not much supporting it, it doesn't really do much, but if you build up a push, it can be pretty good. So I guess we'll go for a Magic Archer to try to... Oh, I was trying to chip the tower, but he went for a... Oh, okay, I was a little worried there. I was going to say, I was trying to get it to line up with the Magic Archer, the Musketeer. I was trying to line it up with the Musketeer, but unfortunately he went in for... Oh, let's go. That's a really good value Fireball for me. I'll take that. Okay, so let's try to... maybe Heal Spirit to defend. Yeah, that works out perfectly. We didn't have the Barbarrel in cycle, but we didn't really need it. Okay, here we go. This is going to be a pretty, you know, this matchup, it's, you know, relatively even, I would say. He almost just barely got that knight down in time. Maybe we can overwhelm him in triple elixir. We'll see. This has been, so far, a little rough to break through, but he did just use his fireball, which is good against the Ram Rider because of the pushback. So I guess we'll try to go in here. We'll fireball the Musketeer, and then the Ram Rider ended up hitting it, which is good, so it finished it off. And then we'll just bar barrel the... His knights are getting a lot of value. That's what's really helping him, I feel like, in this matchup. Ooh, okay. So yeah, this is hopefully our time to break through. We haven't really managed to get to his tower yet, but I feel like we can. If he makes any sort of mistake, we could easily get potentially like a Ram Rider to break through. No way. No way! Oh my gosh! We actually might have just won. Oh my gosh. What? I can't believe it. We were losing the whole game. One Magic Archer. I don't know if that was luck or if it was just all calculated, completely planned out. Nah, it was luck. Definitely luck. That worked out perfectly. Ram Rider stunned the knight. Magic Archer was just lined up. The Ram Rider kept stunning the knight, stayed in the same place, and then the Magic Archer just kept shooting the knight over and over, and I just got so much chip on the tower. Oh my gosh, I was losing the whole time that game. But you can see that's why Magic Archer fits so well in decks like this, because you aren't always going to be able to break through with Ram Riders. You are sometimes going to need to, you know, rely on your Magic Archer getting chip. We're going to try closing out of the game, going back in. Sometimes that helps you find games quicker when you're searching for a grand challenge. Because, yeah, when you get to like 9-10 wins, it sometimes can take a while. But yeah, if it takes more than a minute, I'll just edit out the search time. I don't want to have to edit out the search time because it takes so long to render, and to process and render the edited version. But you know, if it is more than a minute, I'll have to be. But I don't want to because I have to go to bed quite early tonight because I have a match at 5 a.m. tomorrow, a CRL match. We're versus WEDGM. So, should be a good one. They're a very good team. If you guys don't know who WEDGM is, they have Hire and Solomon on the team. They're both very, very good players. So, we're just against the same deck we just played. You know, as I said, really, really good in the meta. Reason why is because this Mortar deck does counter RG, and pretty much any deck that counters RG is pretty solid in the meta. Because of how much RG there is. He just used 5 elixir, just cycling. We can just Magic Archer. Oh wow, he just used 8, so he doesn't even he might have enough for log, but he's pretty low on elixir, so we don't have to. And then the Ram Rider even got a connection. We don't have to worry too much about the counter push. Just a Skelly Barrel that we can just bar barrel. Heal Spirit, perfect on the Musketeer, not going to get any damage on the tower, and we have a small lead in this game. So different than the last game, we were actually down the whole game. This game we're ahead a little bit, so we'll see if it stays that way. You know, obviously, as you saw the last game, if he's playing really good defense, he definitely can, you know, prevent Ram Riders from breaking through, but it certainly isn't easy. Wow, you know, aggressive fireball from him, in my opinion. That's going to force a response. I'm going to go ahead and go in for a Ram Rider because he doesn't even have that much elixir. I knew after he fireballed, he didn't have a lot of elixir. He spent 5 on that Ram Rider, so even trade, but we got a hit. I'll take it. I'll take that any day. We'll cycle Inferno Drag. He's going to Knight. I guess I'll try to get away with going in for a... Yeah, that was good on his end. I wasn't expecting him to predict it, but he did. Some people are good at predicting magic archers. Sometimes it's quite obvious, and it's unfortunate he was able to. He's going to give us quite a valuable fireball, though, which is pretty good for us. We can let the mortar connect to the tower. Nice heal spirit. So yeah, he's got the lead now. Kind of like what happened last game. That sucks. I wasn't expecting him to go in for a prediction like that. Wow. Yeah, I think that's a good game. Unless we... No. Yeah, it's a good game. He seemed to play better than the last guy. Like, he seemed to be in more control that game. So, we lost the same matchup. We're 9-2 now, so we need to win the next 3 if we want to get the 12 wins. We'll see if we can make it happen. The thing I noticed in a lot of my videos, every game feels like it's... At least we find a game right away. That was good. But every game feels really long. Like, both those first 2 games were almost 5 minutes. I feel like most of the games I play are really long for some reason. Yeah, I don't know how how I feel about that matchup after playing it 2 times now. It's probably, to be honest, it's probably not even that easy because, wow, he let the bandit connect. So this is already an amazing start to this game. I don't even know what this guy is using. It might be RG, because some people are using RG with Goblin Cage, but I'm not really sure. It could be really anything. Oh, he's got Graveyard, so we need to... Defensive Ram Rider is the best thing to do against Graveyard. As you just saw, it defended it really nicely. We took almost no damage, and keep in mind about 200 of the damage he got was from the poison. So from the skeletons, we took almost no damage. Defensive Ram Rider is the way to go when you're defending graveyards. I even messed up the heal spirit. It didn't even end up healing the... I was trying to get it to heal the... I forget what it was. I think it was like... maybe the bandit. It didn't even heal that up, and we still didn't take much damage at all, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, I was going to say, if he didn't have a reset to the Inferno Drag, that Mega Knight was going to get melted. And since he already has Bar Barrel and Poison, I kind of highly doubted that he... So what we need to do is we need to That's bad. We didn't have enough elixir to play a Ram Rider. So you can see, obviously, best way to defend. The graveyards is with the Ram Rider. It's hard to do if you don't have it. So that just got melted again, nice and easy. Ooh, that's really aggressive from him. I don't think that was that good of a play. Wow, the Ram Rider didn't charge on the tower. I was almost certain it was going to. Wow, that Heal Spear got so much value. Heal Spear's so good. It's actually crazy how much value it gets sometimes. That should get a charge. Yeah, nice. GG. I don't know why the Ram Rider didn't charge on the tower last time, but I knew the second time it was going to, because with that Goblin Cage placement, it usually charges. Okay, so we're 10-2 now. We need to win the next 2 games to get the 12 wins. If we lose one, we're out. So we'll see if we can get it. Alright, here we go. So, not my ideal starting hand. I usually prefer starting with Heal Spirit or Bandit, but I guess Barbell is an okay starting play as well. But I would prefer Bandit or Heal Spirit. We can go Magic Archer. He's probably going to... The Baby Dragon ended up splashing both, which was kind of annoying. Oh, wow. I don't like that Tornado from him. I don't think that was a good play. So he has another Graveyard deck. I think it's just probably Splasher with Ice Wiz, Poison, Knight, most likely. So our Inferno Drag is going to get a lot of value this match. We need to go defensive Ram Riders on the Graveyard once again, just like we did the match before. So we can go Inferno Drag. If he goes in for... I might need to block at the bridge if he goes for a Knight, but I kind of doubt he's going to. I don't think he's... Oh, guys, I just forgot that earlier in the match he had a Miner. I feel kind of silly right now. I forgot that he had a Miner. So, never mind, this isn't Graveyard. I don't know what the heck I was talking about, guys. I guess he's using Balloon. Yeah, guys, that was dumb. I forgot that he had a Miner. So, yeah. We still need to use our Ram Rider on defense. I just said we would use it on the Graveyards, but I guess in this case we just have to use it against the Balloon. Hopefully it shouldn't be too big of an issue. It could actually be something other than... It could potentially be something else besides Balloon, but I just, for some reason... just think that that's what it is, because Graveyard wouldn't... Okay, so he gets the King activated. This has honestly just been a pretty slow game. We need to kind of wait for our opportunity to break through. I guess, though, we can go Magic Archer. It should get, 2-3 shots on the tower. And then the Giant Skeleton's blocked, so that way if he has a Balloon, he can't go for it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, easy defense. So guys, as I said, Ram Rider is amazing. It's absolutely incredible against balloons and stuff like that. I knew he was going to play that in the back. So, I guess we should just keep taking this pretty slow, and we'll probably eventually find a way to break through. Or maybe we just... I don't know, the rest of this match play it slow, potentially. This is a good fireball. It's a lot of value. And then we can, I guess, go in. Wow. I guess we definitely should fireball for the tower chip. And I knew he was going to play that in the front because he was playing it in the back almost the whole game. So I knew that he wasn't going to do the same thing again. So we pick up a nice win there. Pretty good matchup for us. I actually would say he played that pretty well. He made me wait quite a long time. Well, you know, that game was 5 minutes long. As I said, every single game seems to take a long time sometimes, for me at least. It's because this is, I guess, a good thing, like, you know, for a lot of players to know, like, you should be patient. It's obviously better for a game to be 5 minutes than you to lose at 3 minutes because you were rushing and maybe being too aggressive when you shouldn't be, or just not playing defense correctly. I think it's because I like being patient. That could be a reason why like a lot of my games are long. It's just because, you know, really I don't like to rush things. So this guy, oh gosh, this is not a good matchup. One of the worst for the deck is Icepo. Probably Icepo and Sparky. But, you know, we can win, especially since I don't even know, like, especially if this guy isn't amazing with Icepo. If it's someone like one of the best Icepo players, that's really, really hard. But if they don't play well, you can definitely win. So I guess it ultimately comes down to how good they are. I guess we should just pull that back. I think the knight's gonna still get 2 hits. Maybe only 1. Okay. Oh boy, so... Oh my gosh, he's up 3 elixir. This is bad. This is pretty bad. Oh no. Oh, we might have been too aggressive. Huh. So yeah, we just can't play magic archers behind our tower, because he'll just rock it. Here we go. Oh gosh, here comes the rocket cycle, I think. Yeah, this is annoying. Oh, wow. He just missed the rocket. And because he just rocketed, we can play Magic Archer in the back. Nice. That's gonna... Oh. Oh, yeah. I guess we could win if he makes some mistakes in defense. But he seems to have this under control for the most part. Wow, so I think I'm still going to upload the video, guys, even though I didn't get the 12 win. Because I felt like the games were really good. We kind of just got hard countered last game. As I said, one of the worst matchups, I would say the worst two matchups for this deck are Icepo and Sparky. So I don't really mind that we lost to a hard counter. 11 wins isn't bad. It sucks we couldn't finish it off though, but yeah. So I even said before we got too far in that game, one of the hardest decks to beat with this just has to be Icepo. And this guy, I wouldn't even be surprised if he's an like an Expo 1 trick, because he has the deck maxed. So I assume like he probably is pretty good with Expo. It's hard to beat Expo 1 tricks, especially if it's not even a good matchup in the first place. It's pretty difficult. So overall, I would say wasn't a bad game, just quite impossible for us to break through when he has the Tesla and just defensive Expo. It's pretty difficult, but hope you guys enjoyed the video anyway. This might even be the first time I've ever uploaded a Grand Challenge. Probably second or third time. I often don't upload Grand Challenges that I lose. I don't even know what I'm going to title it, but I'll figure it out. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video anyway, even though we couldn't get the 12 win. And I'll probably see you guys again, upload again, most likely, I would say when the season's over. So most likely my next upload will be on Monday. There's a slim chance I'll upload on Sunday. It is last day of the season, so I kind of doubt it. I also have a CRL match in the morning that day, but I'll see. But anyway, that's going to be it. Thanks again. Until next time, guys.